Hey everybody, it's me, Greg, the Game Wizard. Let's get right to it. It's the 2018 Top 10 Games of the 2018. Number 10, World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth. Ugh. Blizzard took everything that worked in Legion and carried it forward. Then on top of that, they finally made a story that's about the Horde fighting the Alliance. You know that thing from the daggum commercials that made you buy the game in the first place. All my characters wear their colors with pride, and while the story has only started, I can't wait to see where it goes next. Number 9, Star Trek Online, Victory is Live. Victory is Live brought together actors from Deep Space Nine and dropped them seamlessly into an immersive story that served as not only the game's most exciting story yet, but a wonderful cast reunion for this fan-favorite series. Star Trek Online released 2 expansions this year, and the amount of time I spent on board the Deep Space Nine playing Dabo speaks volumes to how disappointing and boring Battle for Azeroth is. I put daggum Star Trek Online on the list. It's higher than you, Warcraft. I did this on purpose. It's your punishment. Number 8, The Land of Glass. A lot of card games came out this year, both digital and physical, but few offered a new take on the formula. By tying an RPG story to a real-time strategy combat system, Land of Glass illustrates the fun of managing the RNG of a deck of cards with the excitement of exploring a new world while on this epic quest. No jokes, just check it out. It's good. Number 7, Starlink Battle for Atlas. The Toys to Life gimmick seems to have come and passed, and while it seems like Starlink was late to the party, what it actually brings to the table is a fun shooter that offers the kind of controls and fun excitement that makes it really hard for anyone to go back to No Man's Sky. Charming characters, colorfully designed planets, and the small bonus of Star Fox side quests makes it a really fun game, not to mention the fact that the toys themselves are pretty neat too. Check that out. Number 6, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I didn't want to put anything on this list that was an HD remake, or a re-release, or a remaster, or a port, or any of that rehash stuff, and going through the list of 2018 games is really depressing. But then here comes Smash Ultimate. It's clearly a 1.5 version of a 3DS Smash Brothers, but so much has changed and updated and added and balanced that it actually feels like a proper release of the same game we've been beta testing. Fan service left and right, no fighters left out, the Grinch is dead, and we get Piranha Plant DLC just to make children on the internet cry. I don't even care if you call this support or not. Nintendo listened to its real fans by adding characters like Ridley and K. Rool, and it got really personal in their publicity for the game. They actually care about their human being players, and that's worth mentioning. Number 5, Monster Hunter World. Previews set a grim picture for a Monhun that would be pretty much an oversimplified, baby, filthy casual game. But what we ended up getting was it's actually kind of fun. It's true that some of the quirky and clunky elements had been removed, but the core of the game was still about hunting monsters with your friends, and the amount of friend time I spent hunting monsters more than makes up for any gamer pride I may have lost by playing baby's first Monhun. Number 4, Soul Calibur 6. Where Smash Brothers is a fun party game, Soul Calibur is a fun fighting game. That's right, bitches. A lot of snarky internet people have already said it, but they finally made a sequel to Soul Calibur 2. There are movesets worth learning, but it's also so approachable that anyone new to the genre can wrap their head around a favorite character and join in the fun like a pro. The classic characters are back to the prime, and the custom characters are hilarious. I don't know what more I could want. Number 3, Spider-Man. They finally made a game that makes you feel like Spider. Number 2, Red Dead Redemption 2. I can't stop thinking about this game. Even weeks after I finish the story, I'm left craving the simple joys of riding into town, saying howdy to every passing stranger, and having a drink of whiskey while I watch the world turn around me. I'm sick of open world games. I don't have time for those long, slow-paced story games. Terrible controls ruin any game, and if there's anything I hate more than sequels, it's a prequel. Despite all of that, Red Dead Redemption 2 is put together and presented so amazingly well that I can't put it down. I can spend an entire afternoon tracking and hunting a single animal, come back with my trophy, and feel like it was worthwhile. I can then put on my Sunday best, ride into town, and catch a show in the theater. There's a laundry list of objective flaws with this game, but none of them are so egregious that they get in the way of what's most important. Seemingly unassuming side quests can leave you with such heavy feelings that you just want to ride off into the sunset and think a while before, going on with the actual story. If you skip this game, it's an experience I can only recommend you make time for. And number 1, Star Trek Online Age of Discovery. Discovery is the worst Trek show ever, and they put an expansion themed around it in the game. It was so buggy at launch that I couldn't use the auction house or access the new missions. Keybinds got reconfigured, I lost my UI, and I had to wait for weeks before I could actually queue into group content. I still haven't even bothered touching the story, because who cares, it's Discovery. I put this on the list to make Battle for Azeroth feel bad. Do you see this? There are 2 Star Trek Online spots on this list. Blizzard, what do you how do you mess this up? You've been doing this for years. How do you do this?